New York with Chuck Todd, moderator of NBC's Meet the Press.
We met in New York to discuss political coverage and prospects for a blue wave in the midterm congressional elections this fall.
There's definitely a lot of anecdotal evidence, and you just see it in the returns that we've seen in all these special elections. There's more enthusiasm on the Democratic side than the Republican side.
But it's only April, Todd says, and much is going to depend on how the president handles the Mueller Russia investigation.
We may be in for a, quote, change election, meaning one or both the House and Senate may flip. It happened in 06, in 10, in 14, and now potentially in 18.
Democrats, of course, are already talking about 2020. And we asked if Todd thinks Senator Bernie Sanders could catch fire once again.
I think the country, particularly on the Democratic side, is so desperate for a new face. I think that the potential Democratic nominee for president in 2020 is somebody none of us have talked about yet.
Still, he puts Sanders and former Vice President Joe Biden as the early frontrunners should they run in 2020.
Ask me again after the midterms. I think if Democrats do win the House and you see a new set of leaders among the House Democrats, it's not Nancy Pelosi as Speaker, but it's somebody else then does that make Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders look like the past instead of the future? And I think that, to me, is, I think, going to be Sanders and Biden's both biggest challenges. Is how do they look fresh and new and over the age of 70? It's tough.
And we asked about fake news, being on the receiving end of the fake news chorus, the tweets from President Trump. Todd says he doesn't take it personally.
I think one of the mistakes some of our colleagues make is that they almost view the attack as an opportunity in the spotlight, rather than just sort of saying, hey, we're the umpires and people are going to yell at us. Yeah, you go to a baseball game, they yell at the umps. You go to a football game, they yell at the refs. We're going to get yelled at. And as a journalist, you have to be like, okay, that's our job. But I also believe one of the things that these attacks do is that it puts a burden on us to be more transparent in how we report.
And he points to another lesson he learned in the 2016 campaign.
One is be careful of most polling. And I don't say that because I think polling is bad. I think a lot of polling, the pollsters are doing fine. I think that people respond to pollsters differently now. I think people respond with their political jerseys on. So I find myself, stay away from that. Do look at the other things that you see in campaigns that can give you a clue. Who's gathering a crowd and who isn't. It's not the be-all, end-all of finding out if somebody's winning, but the fact of the matter is you saw that. Trump, people waited hours to go see a Trump rally. Nobody was waiting in line to see a Clinton rally. So remember, one of the duties of a reporter is to observe and to report what you observe. And I think sometimes we forget to observe.
Chuck Todd, thank you very much for your time.
You got it.
Appreciate it. Interestingly, Todd thinks today's hyper-partisan divide in U.S. politics may linger through 2018, maybe 2020, but will not become the new norm. Meet the Press airs Sunday mornings at 9, right here on NBC5.